Harrison Pack, and today I'll do an informative speech on should athletes get paid. And I got a fact for y'all, it's fewer than 2% of high school students actually get scholarships to go play college sports. And so today I'll just do a background on student athletes, why athletes should get paid and why they don't get paid. Background, so basically a student athlete is a student who goes to college and also plays sport while attending the university. And ever since 1910, the NCAA made a rule where athletes could not get paid from the college. And a random kid I did research on, Ken Metcalf, which is a random kid who went to a local D2 school, and he said life as a student athlete was pretty unique. It had its ups and downs, obviously. He was always doing stuff 24/7, either studying for classes the next day or training or doing workout stuff for the sports, obviously. And the focus that the NCAA made was they wanted a lot of their student athletes to actually graduate. So now there's actually 89% graduation rate for student athletes, and back then, about 20 years ago, it would be 70. So ever since then, it's been on this exponential growth. And so, knowing the background, now I can tell y'all why they do not get paid. And according to Court Greens, the reason why they basically don't get paid is Title IX. And Title IX is basically, according to the U.S. government, Department of Education, it's like where if one person gets paid this amount, the other person has to get the same amount. So compensation has to be equal in the perks. So let's take for Alabama, for example, the total football program brought in over $200 million, and the track brought $7 million. So if you look at it, that's a big difference. So you're going to want to pay the Alabama's football program a lot more than the track team. And if you pay like the star quarterback more, you're going to have to pay the third string running back the same amount. So that's the main big reason why they do not get paid. And with that being said, knowing why they don't, here's a reason why they should get paid. According to Nick Moyle, A&M's whole college sports programs got made over like $220 million just for the school. And that's a lot of money they just brought in just for the sports, and they don't get any of that money in. So, like, just to go watch a Penn State football game, you watch to see the athletes play, not just to go to look at the stadium. And the tickets go from like $14 to like $100. So like it's a big, you gotta pay a lot of money just to go see them. And let's say as a star quarterback takes his team to the national championship, everybody's gonna watch the national championship live. So it's just gonna generate more and more money. And that star QB doesn't get any of that. And let's say Tim Tebow was a household name. A lot of people bought his jerseys. A lot of people were fans of him, and he basically, the NCAA would get all the money they would get just from his jersey sales, and he wouldn't get any of that money. So just being Tim Tebow, they brought a lot of money to the program. In conclusion, I talked about the background, what a student athlete was, why athletes do not get paid because of Title IX, and then why they should get paid is because of the money. They generate a lot of money. Fact is, at the end of the day, less than 2% of those college students actually go pro and become successful with